Planning how you're going to do your hair and makeup for your wedding day is extremely important. Today we're going to talk to Emily from Exquisite Reflections about the upcoming trends in hair and makeup and giving you tips and ideas of how you'll be able to get the perfect look for your wedding day. Hi Emily, thank you so much for joining us today. Could you tell me how you got your studio started and how you got into the bridal industry?
Well, first I worked in a salon and decided that probably wasn't for me. So I did a few events for friends and family and worked with them, and this was 12 years ago. So back in 2003, and they said, this is really convenient because most everybody was going to, their salon and then going to the mall to get their makeup done and all that, and so having it all done in one place was super convenient for them. And they're like, you're pretty good at this, you probably should get going.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, so then I worked for the first 5 years by referral only.
Okay.
And then the demand started to grow, so I grew my team. And now we have a fabulous team, and we we work everywhere, Houston, Texas, anywhere that people want us to go and meet them and take care of their services. We're there.
Perfect. What are some trends that you're seeing for brides this season in hair and makeup?
Well, for hair, we're seeing a lot of loose, romantic, not the full-on updo. We want for our clients to have a timeless look, so they don't look back and be like, oh, that's definitely 1987,
Yeah.
So that's what we kind of focus on. We're seeing a lot of floral that's coming back, a lot of hair pieces, but more vintage looking versus full-on like tiaras and all of that. So we're seeing a lot of that, and then we're seeing downdos for the season, so half up, half down.
Okay.
So we're seeing a lot of that on social media come across. So I will say that a lot of those are, false hair.
Okay.
There's extensions and stuff included in that. So they're, our brides, we try to educate them and tell them what to expect and that sort of thing.
How far in advance should our bride schedule an appointment with you for the wedding day?
For the appointment for the wedding day, we need to know as soon as possible. The main thing is doing it in advance, not procrastinating, so that you get someone who's quality.
Yes.
And that's the main thing. And I know that with waiting till the last minute and that sort of thing, it just heightens the anxiety so much more because they don't know what they're going to look like, and then they're rushing and that sort of thing. So if you do it, about 8 to 10 months in advance, then you're going to be golden, But if you wait, we do have a large team. We can accommodate, and we try to accommodate them as best as possible. But it really helps us to help them if they do it in advance.
What are some do and don'ts that you can advise to our brides when planning what hairstyle they should choose and what makeup?
Well, it really depends on what they're getting for their dress. So a lot of times we'll have our brides do a trial.
Okay.
We want to see them do a trial. That way they come in, they have an idea, they can plan, they can make changes for the wedding day if they see fit.
Okay.
So it kind of helps with that, lower the anxiety things to be more prepared, right?
Yeah.
So that's one thing I will highly recommend, is doing a trial. And that way you can say yay or nay, or I'm gonna, you have time to make changes if you see fit. What I don't recommend is them waiting till the last minute, because it really adds stress for them, and then also we're scrambling to try to make it work, because we do bend over backwards for those situations where they call a week before, a day before. And also I would say if you're going to get a professional company to do it, make sure it's a professional company. If they have a contract, if they have licensure certifications, check out their reviews, because I get I get brides all the time calling, well, I had a friend of a friend, or she can't do it, or she's not calling me back, or she decided to take a vacation instead of my wedding. I need help, and it's the day before the wedding.
Oh, wow.
So, you want to have somebody is a professional. You have a contract, and it's business, and then you get the end result of looking fantastic on your wedding day and all of that. So
That's what we all want, to look beautiful on our wedding day.
that's right. That's the ultimate goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you be joining us at our Bridal Extravaganza show this year?
Yes, we will.
So brides can go and look for you at the show, correct?
Absolutely.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming today, Emily.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Will you be able to do a demo for us today so our brides can see some styles and
Yes,
hair?
absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
So what we are doing with her is we're doing a side loose bun with loose curls, which gives a really romantic look. A lot of young ladies, they put their flowers or baby's breath through it. They do, bling or vintage pieces on the side. We do recommend doing anything like detail work to the right side, because that's the side that's going to show once you meet your husband at the end of the aisle and turn to face him. That's the side that will show. So we want you to show off any pieces that you'd like right over there. And another thing that's really important, if you're doing any detail work or braids or twists or anything like that, is to, if you want that to stand out, then having different tones and different colors in your hair, so you can see braids and you can see any details, and it'll make it pop, versus having all one color and it kind of gets lost in the hair. So with our brides, we want to give them volume up top, because we want them to look like they have hair, even if it's like a low bun or that sort of thing in the back. Most pictures are taken from the front, so we want them to look like they have hair and they're not bald. So that's where volume comes in. So another thing that's very important for the hairstyles is prepping it according to the company that you've chosen. We no longer want, majority of us no longer want dirty hair. We want hair with product in it, so that it holds, it has texture, and we don't have to use so much hairspray to make it stay. We also want you to bring a picture and a really good idea of what you're wanting to your trial. We do educate our brides on being realistic of, for their look. So if they're wanting to look natural, that they bring in a picture of Kim Kardashian, for instance. We want to know what their definition of natural is. What do they like about it? What is it? Is it a glow that they're liking, or is it the eye makeup that they're liking? So you can pick and choose what you like in different pictures and kind of customize it to get the look that you're wanting.
Okay, go.
There you go. Okay, so what we did with her is just an elegant updo to the side, and you can see in her the hair, the different colors make the details pop. And normally what brides do is they put like a piece here just to show off the hair, and it makes it look a little bit more elegant, be it flowers or bling. For her makeup, what we did airbrush. Most brides really want to do airbrush, and it holds up very well, and it's actually like photoshopping your face but in person. So we did contouring on her, highlighting a very light eye but a little bit smoky on the outside with lashes. I do recommend getting lashes because it really just sets off the look, makes everything look formal and more striking. Now with her eyes, we did a more dramatic eye and a lighter lip so that the focal point is on her eyes. We recommend for the brides to pick one focal point, be it the eyes or the lips. just not both, because it can kind of get a little bit too much. So with her, that's what we did, and she definitely has a beautiful, glowing bridal look. Hi, my name is Emily Olson, Emily, E-M-I-L-Y, Olson, O-L-S-O-N, and you can visit me at exquisitereflections.info, and our phone number is 281-898-0411.